At a meeting on October 26, a State Department source told you they recalled a top official advising staff to shift their focus away from Israel-Palestine and seek to make a difference in other parts of the world?
So I don't believe that that was a conversation that I had with someone, but that is in the same report in the Huffington Post that you cite, yes.
So they're directing them not even to make comments on this, just stop talking about Israel-Palestine.
Yes, that's right. And I think, look, I mean, that reflects a tension or a censorship, right, that we are seeing not only in the US government. I think what's interesting here is that there is this censorship that has existed and expanded, to colleges and universities, where you talked about the doxing. I've also heard from many people across the American private sector, both from the Arab American community, but also more broadly from all sorts of diverse communities, who've said, we are afraid to speak up on this because we are in fear of our jobs. It's the same climate in government, and that is just not American.
So I wanted to ask you about this in these Times report, that the White House has requested an unprecedented loophole in arms spending to allow it to be able to conduct arms deals with Israel in complete secrecy without oversight from Congress or the public.
Yes, so we provide Israel with $3.3 billion a year in foreign military financing, which is the State Department and US government's primary function or primary mechanism for funding the sale of arms to other countries. Of note, we typically provide, setting aside Ukraine, about $6 billion a year in foreign military financing around the world. So Israel already gets more than half of that. The language in the supplemental request that the Biden administration sent up would remove the requirement to notify Congress of any arms sales conducted under that funding. Typically, there is a process where for any major defense sale, Congress is notified of it. And there's actually a process prior to the formal notification where Congress gets to ask questions, poke, prod, delay, and then if it wishes to oppose a sale, can raise a joint resolution of disapproval on the floor. What this proposal would do is essentially destroy all of that, remove that congressional oversight, remove that congressional ability to object. It is unprecedented. I've never seen anything like it, and I cannot imagine that the committees of jurisdiction are viewing it very favorably, because it is just, such a damaging approach that also sets horrible precedent for other countries with whom, future administrations may decide they don't want Congress to be involved.